Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Tier Maker, or Rank Amateurs. Haha, I remember the actual name of the thing. Where this week we are ranking things worn on legs.
Because why not?
Now, again, we talked just a little beforehand that you missed some things with like the 80s. There's some zaniness with the 80s. Why the fuck isn't there a kilt on here?
There is. I included skirts.
No, that's a skirt. Kilts are different. They are for very, very simple reasons. A skirt is a connected tube with flare that you pull up or down on you. I guess if you wanted to be weird and pull it over your head, that's real weird. I don't know what's going on with you there.
We don't skirt shame people on this channel.
I'm a little bit shaming you if you pull it on over your head. That's a dress, and that's different. But like a kilt is not a connected tube. It's just a bunch of cloth that you wrap around and buckle. Alright, so we have here assless chaps, short shorts. I couldn't tell if this was jeans or feet.
Feet.
Because you really picked a picture of feet.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I also really appreciate the fact that somewhere on here you said, where was it? Not a fetish list, I promise. and then you put feet. So I don't know how that isn't a fetish list. I mean, right now you've got 1 out of 3 people.
Feet exist. Fetishists. Neuron activation.
Okay, you got knee pads. You got slacks. Some khaki slacks. You got cargo shorts, and those are some actually quite nice cargo shorts. They're low profile. And a skirt and leggings?
Just stockings in general.
I mean, leggings and stockings are different.
They are different, but the difference is in how far they go up, and for most applications, that won't matter so much.
I will point out here again with the fetishists, the difference between leggings and stockings is very important to some people.
Oh, it is absolutely very important to some people. This is not a comprehensive list of everything that can be attached to legs.
Yeah, you could have put children on
the
here.
The top 8, the most important.
Children love to attach themselves to your legs, and then it's hard to move.
Cats do too.
Yeah. Alright. See, because this is... You've now ruined this, by the way. Because, like, feet, really, really important on the things worn on legs tier list. But also, you got this messed up with fetishes and stuff. And I don't know how high I could put feet on this list. You know what? Feet hurt. Feet hurt a lot. Feet can't go above a B.
Yeah, that's fair. Feet are the only thing on this list that not only cause pain, but experience pain.
Yeah. Let's see. Causes pain.
On the flip side of that, though, knee pads prevent pain.
They do, but they're very unclassy. I'll stick them in C. I've worked a lot on floors and stuff, and I'd still... They're too much effort. Now, shin guards, on the other hand, suck, but they're very important.
For the record, you have no idea how much I had to dig through Google image search to find a picture of chaps that was safe to use.
So, assless chaps. gonna put those also in B. Like, the question is, do I put them above or below feet? Because, like, feet are pretty important. But they also really hurt and are gross. Yeah, I think below feet, because, you know, they're assless chaps.
I'm actually just starting to wonder if we should reclassify F from garbage deer to just fetish.
Fetish.
Well, if we do that, then everything here that can be a fetish, we won't have enough for anything else.
There you go. F for fetish. And then somehow I have to put the remaining 3 across 4 places.
I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
I like shorts too. But these aren't shorts. These are cargo shorts.
That makes them even better.
I'll stick them in B. And honestly, khakis, not that great, and we'll stick short shorts in A tier. Because short shorts... A tier.
Yeah.
And,
it
yeah.
It really doesn't matter who you are or who you prefer to see them on, they're A tier.
Yeah. Or even just wearing them.
Yeah.
There we go. We've got A, short shorts, B, shorts / cargo shorts, C, knee protections, D, trousers, and F for fetish. Now, the interesting thing is where I take this, and I... Oh, nope, too far. No, it's not. Although on this list,
we said this isn't a fetish list. We promise.
We immediately lied. We need to change this, by the way, because feet not the top of the fetish list. I mean,
yeah,
they are, but they shouldn't be. Assless chaps also shouldn't be the top of the fetish list. Now leggings. Leggings are pretty high up there. Leggings and stockings, as you put it. But like, which one's higher up on this list, do you think? Skirts or skirts or stockings?
I would say stockings. Oh, and for the record, I just remembered, the full version of those are actually stockings. It just got cropped.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I'd agree. The stockings are more fetish wear than skirts are. I'd agree that you'd find skirts more often not as a fetish object than stockings are.
Yeah. And to go any further into detail on that would be to get demonetized, so... Thanks for coming, guys!
Yeah, no, and I think maybe here would be best. Because still, short shorts are real good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the first time the F tier has moved. Ugh. Wild. What a wild trip that this went on. And also really fast. Usually this takes like 15 to 20 minutes, but we got that done in like 13.
Speed run.
No. Alright. Ancient nations. Now, I know most of these, but I'm gonna bumble a little bit, and so you're gonna have to help me some. So this is Atlantis, right?
Yep.
Okay. Mesopotamia.
Close. Hanging Gardens.
Okay, of Babylon in Mesopotamia.
Yep.
China. Ancient
Technically
China.
distinct, but... Yeah, Han Dynasty.
Okay. Okay. One of my forefathers, of course, Genghis Khan. He's also one of pretty much literally everyone else's forefathers, because...
No, not everyone, just like 1 in 3 people.
Yeah, he got around 3,000 years ago or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Indus Valley Civilization.
One day he's going to be the last universal common ancestor for humanity.
Oh gosh. He is. Either him or Charlemagne. Like, Charlemagne also got around. If you're if you're white, you're probably related to Charlemagne at some point. If you're not white, it's a harder chance, but still, white people got around a lot too, so there's still a pretty good chance. The Indus Valley Civilization, which is a cool one that, I don't know why, but it's only recently been getting taught about. Like, I had
I learned a little about it in school, but mostly just that it existed.
Yeah. Egypt?
No, actually. Kush.
Kush! Okay, okay. Okay. Cheering. Thanks for the cheers. Oh, no, that's Twitch is struggling today. Twitch is really struggling. Yeah, twitch.tv's DNS address could not be found.
Oh, fun.
Oh no, I can't find Facebook
still
either.
Seems to be working for me.
This is interesting. Can you double check, make sure that I'm actively streaming?
Move something around on the screen.
Okay, there. I put.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. Weird, because somehow I have internet and don't have internet. Okay.
Well, maybe you don't have download, but you have upload.
Yeah. Is this the Olmecs?
Yep.
Yes!
They were the ones with the hens.
Yeah. Assyrians?
Yeah, close enough.
Persia? Yeah.
Generic Persian.
Yeah.
Persian was like 4 different empires.
Yeah. And the Roman Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oof. Now, I remember Olmec is the New World. I don't remember where.
South and Central America. I think
South.
Mostly Central.
Okay, yeah. South of the Mayan Empire, north of the Incan Empire.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So they didn't have quipus. And I don't really know anything else about them.
They had awesome heads.
They had awesome heads. Alright. I'm sorry, Central America, but you're getting demoted to D.
Honestly, when I looked up the list of famous list of influential ancient empires on Wikipedia,
yeah,
they didn't even come up. I had to go searching for them specifically to get something from the Americas.
Oh. Weird. Okay. Let's see. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. There was also the like giant blue gates of Babylon. Those were cool. Really freaking tall, super thick gates. Yeah.
Extra thick.
Yeah, no, they were super thick and they were super thick. They're pretty cool.
Nice.
Babylon is neat. One of the earliest civilizations. I'll give it B for Babylon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Han Dynasty. Alright, so what didn't the Han Dynasty do? Because, like, I know that ancient China invented everything long before white man did. So...
Ancient China invented everything, but also didn't do a ton with it.
Yeah, ancient China invented it. Probably 17 times, because ancient China is actually like 37 different empires.
Yeah, and the Han Dynasty is just one of them. I
Yeah.
think it only lasted like 200, 250 years.
Yeah. Still very impressive.
It is,
For
yeah.
a single unbroken lineage. You know, that's very impressive. Because, like, the Mongols have to go in A, because they conquered pretty much... Like, the Romans conquered the known empire, but the Mongols, like, conquered the known empire and the unknown empire. Like
Yeah.
the known world and the unknown world. Oh man, we should have had the Phoenicians on here. Phoenicians would be S tier.
I thought about it, but there were already too many European people.
Yeah. Hey, what are you talking about? The Phoenicians were not just European. They were also over in Asia and the New World.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, but
even just Mediterranean is overrepresented here.
I know, but I'm saying that they were also in the New World. Like, they came to America.
I did not hear about that one.
Yep. Okay, so Han Dynasty, low A, high B. Which one?
High B.
Okay. The Indus Valley Civilization. So, we know very little about them, except for the fact that they were really advanced for their time. Like, they had running water and toilets that flushed, and, like, competent sewage, and... They had
city zoning laws.
Yeah, they
like
had
they
cities.
said, this is the residential area, this is the production area, this is the administrative area.
Yeah, they had air conditioning at the time. I mean, most civilizations have developed some form of cooling system, but they built ACs. They had forced air cooling systems. But they didn't last very long, and we don't know much about them. So...
My understanding, and this could be completely wrong, is that they invented agriculture so hard that they accidentally wore out the soil in the valley and didn't know what else to do from there, so just diaspora.
Okay, so that puts them in B. Are they above or below Han Dynasty?
I would say above.
Okay,
They invented cool stuff and then actually did things with it.
They invented so hard that they killed themselves.
Yeah.
Without the war part.
Which is impressive, considering most of the other civilizations on this list.
Yeah. Alright, Kush. Now, Kush is mostly known in history as being the antagonists of Egypt. They went in and they invaded Egypt, and technically I think half of Egyptian history is... Egypt is a lot like Britain, in that Britain has a very storied history, and then at some point France came in and took over, and then the French people became British, and they ruled Britain. But it's still like the French people. Like, they came in, they learned British, but after the Norman invasions, the Normans were the ones who led Britain. And Norman means from Normandy, which is France. So, Egypt was a lot the same, in that there's early Egypt history, and then at one of the wars, Kush came in and took over, and then those Kush people became Egyptians, and the rest of Egyptian history is just ruled over by the Kush, but not the Kush. But yeah,
I feel like after a certain point in history, most of what Egypt did for like probably 1,500 years was to fend off alternating invasions from the Romans and Kush.
Yeah, well, and also the Babylonians and Persians. Babylonians first, and then the Persians.
Yeah.
Cause for a long time there, it was like Persia's coming to attack, so we're gonna attack back. We won, yay! But Persia's too far away, so we're just gonna have them send us stuff. All right, Persia's not sending us stuff anymore, but it's too far away, so we're just gonna stay here. Oh, Persia's attacking us again. Oh, they won this time, but oh no, we're gonna win the next battle. it's yeah, pretty much just Egyptian history is fighting off people after a certain point. But I don't know a whole lot about Kush outside of Egyptian history. I know more about.
I feel like most of Eurasian history is everyone fighting wars over who gets to put their name on the building, and then nothing really changes outside of that.
Oh yeah, oh definitely yeah. Cause like Babylon was controlled by 3 or 4 different empires as the capital of 3 or 4 different empires.
Mm-hmm. At least 2 of which were Persian.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was still Babylon, but they weren't Babylonians. It wasn't the Babylonian Empire. Alright, so what did the Kush do outside of be the major antagonists in Egypt's light novel?
I'm not entirely sure. The records I looked at were kind of sparse on what they did, other than poke Egypt in the nose every few hundred years.
Okay, because I know they're not like further west in Africa where they just over in Ghana area where they just had all of the gold in the world and they collapsed their own economy and part of the world economy at the time by just giving out gold because they had all of the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the world's gold came from that one place in Ghana.
I think that was Mali.
Well, I mean, I can't look anything up because apparently my internet doesn't work outside of this one stream. I'm very impressed that it's working at all.
Yeah, let's not toy with that. So anyway,
yeah,
I would. I would say C, because there's nothing really wrong with them, but also I'm not sure we have justification to put them any higher.
Honestly,
if there is, I don't know about it.
Here's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say C for crap because of my comparison to France.
Yeah.
All right.
French,
Persian.
but Egyptian.
Yeah, French. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, exactly. When you were giving the France analogy, I thought you were going to say Egypt was invaded by the Gauls.
So. Persia. Now, Persia of these empires probably lasted maybe the longest. I mean, the Roman Empire lasted a really long time, but the Persian Empire had many versions, of course. Well, I guess maybe they changed to be the Ottoman Empire at a certain point. So,
yeah.
But like
they were very good administratively. They didn't do a whole lot that really left a mark on history, which partially is a credit to them, because usually leaving your mark on history means you were terrible in some way. But
yeah, I mean, but like they weren't that great militarily. I mean, like just a group of 300 dudes was able to stop them. So technically, that was the Persian Empire.
Yes, it was. There is absolutely nothing missing from this little comparison.
Well, I mean, they gotta beat Babylon. So at least above Babylon.
Yeah. I'd put it above Han too. Still below
Okay.
Indus.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna put him above Indus, because, like, they did things. Like, the reason the Mongols are at the top, for sure, is because they conquered literally everything. Like, there wasn't more to conquer for them. They could have gone a little further in a lot of directions, but, like, they had it all. And they were really, really good at controlling what they had. And they came from nowhere. They're like, you know what? Let's just go conquer everything.
What are they gonna do? Invade our capital? Oh wait, it moves.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I could look up the actual name of it, because I've recently learned that we should not. Maybe I might be able to look up things now. Hey, Kristen's been saying more things. What was I? Oh yeah. Yurt is not the correct term for it. It's a gur. Yurt is the Russian word for it, and we shouldn't use that because they're Mongolians. They have their own word for it. It's a gur. It's a Mongolian gur. So, all right, Romans probably also a. The only question here is whether they beat out the Mongols or not, because like the Romans, and they probably do. Because the Mongolians swept over the world and took everything, but the Romans took everything and held everything for a long time and kept slowly expanding, and as they expanded, they did the Indus Valley civilization everywhere they went.
And also roads.
Yeah.
They didn't really invent roads, but they built them everywhere.
Yeah, they for sure didn't invent the concept of roads, but they did master them. Like, they were really, really good engineers. I mean, the way they built roads.
If the Greeks invented the modern concept of engineering, where you use lots of math to put a building up, without it, by making it into a shape other than a pyramid or some columns. Yeah. If the Greeks invented that, then the Romans perfected it and just spammed it everywhere.
Oh yeah. All right, and I mean, here's the toss up with Atlantis. On the one hand, Atlantis, a mythical, super powerful civilization that stood so strong that it took the collapse of an entire island to set them under. S tier because of that. On the other hand, it's a mythical ancient nation that might not even have existed and is sunk, and they were gone. So F tier? S tier? F tier.
Yeah, but
I mean,
on the other hand, fantastic soundtrack.
That's true. It's pretty good soundtrack.
S tier.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good.